What's up everyone and welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Team Training, also known as Pokeball Z. We are in the Red Ribbon base and today we're finally going to be taking on the third gym. In his life and struggles, Goku has taken down many fearsome opponents like Frieza Pop, Cell, and Majin Buu. That dude tried to blow up the world. Actually, I'm pretty sure they all did, but Goku still took him down, and yet he can't take on one task, and that is the cut tree. So we finally got ourselves a fighter capable of taking down the world's toughest opponent yet, the cut tree, and that is none other than Bidoof. That's right, Bidoof. Oh wait, it's a Bioman. I tricked you all. I don't know why nobody could learn cut. Only, I guess, Cybermen and Biomen can learn it. So there we go. He's got cut and now we can finally move onwards. But you may have noticed that in our party, we actually also have another new member here, and that is Lord Slug. Now, the reason I caught this guy is because we're going to be doing something before we take on this gym. We're going to backtrack a little bit and get a very elusive, exclusive fighter that's actually all the way back through this cave. So if you guys are excited for some more Dragon Ball action, make sure to hit that like button. We're going to be taking on the other gym regardless, but I just really want to go back to, I guess, Aru Village. The only reason why I came over here, I hope this is worth it. I think, in my opinion, it's pretty worth it, but the real reason we came here is for this kid. He's looking for the fighter Slug, and in exchange, he will give us Kid Gohan. So you might have seen it last time. I don't really remember if I ended up showing it off or not, but yeah, this kid will trade you a Slug for a Kid Gohan. You can actually catch a Slug to the north of Cerulean City, or I guess in this game, Namek Town. You can get it there in Route 24. It's a little bit rare, but, you know, you'll eventually find yourself a little Slug, and if you can catch it, then you can trade with this guy and get yourself a Kid Gohan. So here he is! I love it. I've talked about Gohan being my favorite DBZ character. Then again, I've talked about a lot of DBZ characters being my favorite DBZ character, but I would say Teen Gohan is definitely up there. Kid Gohan, not so much, but just Gohan as a character. I mean, regardless of him being kid, teen, or adult Gohan, he's still Gohan and kind of acts similar. So I guess I would just have to say overall, I really like Gohan. But now that we cut that tree, I guess we can go down this way. I don't really know where this is leading us because I don't think that the, you know, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are normally like this. So I guess this guy, if we've caught 10 fighters, is going to give us an HM, and thankfully we've caught exactly 10 by the looks of things, so we get ourselves an HM05, which is Taioken. It lights up even the darkest of caves and dungeons. Oh man. So that was a huge waste of time, and now I gotta deal with Buttons again, because I just love dealing with him the first time. Look at that. That is only the face a mother would love. We made it out of the dank cave though, and that means it's finally time to take on the third gym. I just really wanted to get myself that Kid Gohan before we took it on. I don't know why, he's cool, man. And I'm also going to be training up Android 13, so even though we got this Kid Gohan, I don't think I'm actually going to use it too much. Well, one thing I should point out actually, because like I said, there is Teen Gohan, Kid Gohan, and I guess, I don't know if there is Adult Gohan. I think Adult Gohan is just Gohan, which is the starter Pokemon, but I was mentioning that it would make a lot of sense if some of the Saiyans evolved with a Moonstone into a giant ape, and guess what? Gohan does just that, so let's go ahead and give him the Moonstone and see what the heck happens, because Kid Gohan is going to be evolving. I know we just caught him, he's only level 10, but then again, that's kind of how it happens in Dragon Ball. I guess Piccolo literally starts training up Gohan fresh out of his egg, and then boom! He just turns into the giant ape, just like that. So Kid Gohan will evolve into Usaru. I feel like that's kind of a waste of Kid Gohan. I don't know, man, because we can literally catch a wild Usaru. Oh gosh, this thing is big, dude. Maybe Usaru is actually really difficult to catch in the wild. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a normal type, level 10. So we got a giant ape now. I don't know, it seems kind of random, right? But yeah, it turns out my theory was right. Moonstone does evolve them into the giant ape. So now without further ado, let's get in here. Also, what are these guys? Are they people or are they little bears? Because they kind of look like they're kind of animals. I don't know. Let's just go in here and find out. Yo, champ in the making. Gunner? Oh, General. General Red is seen as a small man, but everyone knows that he's a great emperor. In any case, don't talk about his size. He could get angry and catch some cyborgs outside. They can be very useful. Wait, what? Oh, the androids. Okay, that's another thing that I was very confused about, I've been learning a lot about Dragon Ball Z lately, and not just Dragon Ball Z, because I guess this also teaches me about other real world kind of stuff, but I didn't really know the difference between cyborgs and androids because, as you guys have seen, they've been calling the androids cyborgs in this game. That's what the C-15 is for, it's actually Cyborg 15. So it turns out in the Japanese version, or well, in the original, I guess, the androids are called cyborgs. And I don't know if it was like a mistranslation or what it was, but it actually makes more sense for them to be cyborgs. Well, it doesn't really, because there are both cyborgs and androids in the Dragon Ball universe, at least by definition. So, by definition, a cyborg only has robotic parts, and then an android is a half human, half robotic parts. Like, I guess it has organic parts in it. So, technically there are... Actually, did I say that the other way around? Yeah, a cyborg has the human parts, and androids are completely robotic. So, this little guy here, apparently, Android 15, is completely robotic. Actually, him, Android 14, which we're about to see right now, and I guess Android 16, which we saw in Dragon Ball Z, are all just actually androids. And then the rest of them are technically cyborgs, because at least, you know, Android 17, 18, Super Android 13, I don't know which other ones, but a lot of them do have half-human parts. Like, I think Dr. Gero even said, like, he took some teenagers and modified them to be the androids. So yeah, I guess the androids are technically cyborgs, and the cyborgs are technically androids. It's pretty confusing stuff, but not really. Basically, you know, you're an android if you've got only robot parts, and you're a cyborg if you've got human parts. I just like to think of Cyborg from Teen Titans because, you know, he was like a half a guy, or at least like his face actually had real skin, I guess, or flesh. Anyway, Android 19 is actually one of the ones that is pure robot, and I never knew that because he just kind of looks like... I mean, I don't know. He actually, now that I looked at that picture or saw that picture in the last episode of Android 19 as Kim Jong-un, I could actually see it now. Like, I don't know why. Why am I using this attack? I'm so dumb. I was literally using Energy Shot when I know he's absorbing my blast. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, dude. So let's hit him up with the Kaioken Rush, which is really the only thing that can hurt him. Or I guess Kaioken. I don't know. I guess I just use or say whatever I hear in the Funimation dub, or is whatever dub, because I grew up watching, like I said, the Spanish dub. So it's not like I even grew up watching the original English dub, but when I was very little, I watched Dragon Ball Z in Spanish, and then when I eventually moved to America, actually not even, because they had Toonami in Puerto Rico, so even in Puerto Rico, I would watch Toonami, and everything would be in English. So I'm very used to all the English names for everything. So, you know, if you like the Japanese versions of things, the Japanese side, the spellings and the translations, or sorry, the pronunciations of things, well, I unfortunately just haven't really heard them before. So I wish I knew everything. But, you know, you guys have been pretty helpful and awesome in the comments with learning new Dragon Ball Z facts and stuff. And I've just been looking up things on my own too, just because, I don't know, I'm really into Dragon Ball Z lately. I don't know what it's been, but actually for a long while now, I've been really into Dragon Ball Z. I think since like 2 years ago, when I started rewatching the show, I just got really obsessed with it, man. So, I don't know, it's been awesome. And now that we have a Pokemon Dragon Ball Z hybrid game, things have just gotten even crazier, because y'all know I love Pokemon, and I love me some Dragon Ball, so this is just literally the best of both worlds right here. So, let's continue the best of our both worlds and finally take on the gym leader. Oh wait, we gotta do this stupid puzzle. Oh man, I always hated this puzzle in like the original Lieutenant Surge's gym. There's literally, it's trial and error. You just gotta keep going until you find the switch, and then once we find the switch, it's just random luck pretty much. I don't know if there's really a strategy to it. I've never looked at it, but from what I know, it's pretty much all luck based. So eventually we're gonna find a switch. Hey, there it is. So the second lock is either this one, or this one. It has to be one of the trash cans, you know, right next to it, the one that had the first switch. So I'm gonna go with this one, and whoa, nice, we actually guessed correctly. All right, my luck is coming true, man. That is pretty awesome. I feel like I say I make a lot of risky moves sometimes. I actually saw this too. Someone commented that I don't actually make any risky moves. I just make stupid moves pretty much. So I like to believe that I have a lot of weird random luck. So I just like to go for, I guess, leave it up to the luck, and if it works out, it works out. If not, then I'm gonna be pretty sad. But yeah, there we go. Our luck actually worked to my favor that time. So now that our party is fully healed, let's finally take this guy on. How could a kid come here? It's unbelievable. What? I'm smaller than you. Did you say? Hold on. I'm just not understanding what's going on. Does this guy have a Napoleon complex? Is that what's going on? Are you claiming that I'm a dwarf? I'll give you a good lesson. Show me your fighters and let's see who's the best. Okay. Well, I'm not really quite sure I've ever seen this Dragon Ball character before, but It's General Red, or Gunner Red. Let's call him Gunner Red because, I don't know, it just sounds dumb. And whoa, he actually has the androids. Well, the main androids that I know, at least. You know, there's a lot of androids and cyborgs in the Dragon Ball world, but the most famous ones have got to be androids 18 and 19. Which I don't know, oh, sorry, 17 and 18, what am I saying? 17 and 18, okay. 19 is actually the clown-looking dude, and then 20 is definitely Dr. Gero, so not those. But what am I gonna do here, actually? I just realized. I'm not really sure why I went to Piccolo, but I guess we can energy punch him. I know that the androids are actually steel type, but as we just saw, typings don't really work the same way as in Pokemon here, so fighting is not super effective against steel-type androids like 18 here, but she still goes down relatively easily. Android 18 is actually a fighter I would really want to catch. I don't know, I always really liked Android 18, especially when she starts dating Krillin. Oh man, I was so happy for my man Krillin finally, you know, getting some good in the world. He's gotten in some bad relationships before, like, what was it, Launch? Yeah, that chick just trying to steal his money, man. I know that's only in Team 4-Star or Dragon Ball at Bridge, but still, you know, my boy Krillin, he got the woman that was right for him and not the Launch, whatever Launch was, I don't know. But either way, there goes Android 17 as well. And his last one is just going to be Android 16. Alright, so he's got all three of Dr. Gero's androids right here. And of course, the last one has got to be 16. He was always the strongest, in my opinion, having his rocket arms. I mean, this dude almost took out Cell. I don't know how he did it, but I guess he harnessed his true anime powers and almost took out Cell. Unfortunately, we could not harness our anime powers right there because we got taken out before we could even use our special beam cannon. I'm not really even sure that it would have hit him because, like we've seen, sometimes they absorb, you know, energy attacks. I'm not sure if that's only androids 19 and 20 though. I think it might just be those two, so yeah, I don't think this guy does. So let's go for our Spirit Bomb. Why the heck not? Hopefully he doesn't absorb energy attacks because that would really suck. I know that all the androids have the ability to do it, but I don't think that this guy literally has the ability to do it, like the Pokemon ability, I'm saying. So here comes our Spirit Bomb, or Genki Dama. Henki Dama. Okay, I can't say that, man. There we go, though. We took out General Red. You're just lucky. No child can beat me, but alright, you can take the Red Badge. So you're telling me it goes from Saiyan Badge to Namek Badge to just a red badge. Why a red badge? I don't know, man. It should have been like the Android badge or Cyborg badge. Whatever, you can do what you want. Whatever flies with you. And take this too. It's TM17. I wonder what it could be. Oh, Energy Field. I love it. That is actually Android 17's attack. I used to play Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I don't know which one, man. There's too many of them at this point, so maybe one of you guys know, but I know that Android 17 would always spam this attack, at least the computer opponent. He would always spam Energy Field, Energy Field, Energy Field. I don't know why I mentioned it. I just figured maybe somebody else had a similar, or remembers that as well. Because, man, I used to love playing those Budokai games. Even though I didn't really ever have many friends to play with, I would just love seeing the story. And, well, now we have this route up here. Not really sure what we're going to find or where it's going to lead us to, but I know that our next stop on our list should be Cerulean City, and I don't think Cerulean is this way, but, you know, there's some trainers to fight here, or some fighters to fight. I don't really know how to say this part, because I know that they're trainers of fighters, but then are they fighters themselves? I don't really know. Why do I keep going for my energy attacks when I know he's gonna eat it up? I keep forgetting. I'm just very forgetful, so here you go. Take my Kaioken Rush, and die. Seriously, what is up with everybody around here having androids? Oh hey, look, it's another android. Or at least he totally could be. I don't know why everybody around here has had androids so far, and then suddenly this guy has just got Chaozu. Why do you have a random Chaozu? I mean, I don't know. I'm all for Chaozu though, even though that did literally 1 HP damage. Alright, maybe I'm not all for Chaozu. I was all up for Chaozu, but now I don't know about that. He kind of just explodes. I actually wonder if Chaozu can learn the explosion attack. That would make total sense to me. Maybe self-destruct actually, but yeah, that guy just randomly had Tien and Chaozu, even though everybody else around here has got the androids, which, speaking of, I don't know how all these people got their hands on these androids, man. This guy's just looking for a good fighter. Well, you just found one, buddy. Oh, wow, he's actually got the same fighter we do, but we're at a very severe disadvantage right now, so, I would love to test Usaru's power. I'm sorry, what is that back sprite? What is going on here? Is Is this for real? We're just gonna die because I don't even know why I'm in here. The real hero Goku had to step in and save us from sure peril, and I just realized there's a lot of trainers in this route, so we're gonna skip past the last few there and pick up a crystal. What the heck is a crystal? Man, there are just some weird items in this game, just stuff I haven't heard of at least, but crystal at least. Oh, so this is a revive. Okay, why is the revive not a sensu bean though? Yeah, this is basically an escape rope, so it technically does teleport us places. I kind of thought it would, but I wasn't sure as how it teleported us or in what way. It's just an escape rope. So up here we got another one of Dr. Brief's aids, and I really don't think we've got the experience on 30 fighters. Apparently he'll give us the radar. What? This guy will give us a dragon radar if we manage to get 30 fighters. What the heck? I think normally he gives you the item finder, so maybe it's just the item finder, like a fancy name for it. I don't know, but I just noticed there's actually an item down there, so we should totally try to pick that up. Hey, a great capsule. What? I really thought there were only Pokeballs in this game. I'm so dumb. I'm like, how can there never be anything better than a regular capsule? But no, there's a great capsule. Okay, better balls, just like we have better Pokeballs, we've got better capsules. And I guess before we head off to the rock tunnel, we're gonna take on the last few trainers in here. I'm expecting they'll all just have androids, so we should make quick work of them. And quick work of them we made until I ran into this guy, Berter. He's actually one of my favorite guys from the Ginyu Force. I don't know why, maybe because my friend Johnny always makes fun of him. He's just quick, man, that's his thing, you know? He's gotta be fast. He's like Sonic. Wow, he's actually even blue like Sonic. I never realized this, man. Berter is Sonic confirmed, but Berter is actually giving at least Android 13 here a little bit of a run for his money. Makes sense too, because he's, you know, he runs pretty fast, so of course he would give us a run for our money. Okay, I feel like my brain is on autopilot sometimes, and it just can't help but try to make puns, even when puns aren't there. But whoa, what? This random youngster has got a Frieza. How does that happen, and how do we miss? Seriously? Anyway, I'm trying to find my way out of here, and I realized I don't actually know how to get out of here, so I guess we'll just take this house and go over this way, which is of course going to lead us to the rock tunnel. Okay, this is the cut tree I was looking for. See, I knew there was a cut tree somewhere around here. Seriously, how can it say and not just like blast a tree out of the way? That's just makes no sense to me, man. But, you know, they got to put some way to stop you from progressing, and I guess for this girl, she thinks that's Krillin. She really thinks Krillin is going to stop us right now. Okay. Oh no, she thinks Yamcha's going to stop us. She really thinks Yamcha. Hey, I commend you for even getting a hit in, man. Like, come on, dude. It's Yamcha. I don't know what to expect except for death. Oh, wow. She brought the whole squad, like, of bad fighters, I guess. Oh, not really bad. They're by no means bad. Humans can get really strong in the Dragon Ball universe, but they're just never going to be able to compete with the Saiyans. It's kind of sad, but maybe one day. This bug catcher here claims he's got some super fighters, though, and I'm just, like, really dying to know, what is your super fighter? Oh, it's Drum. Of course, how could I not know that the best fighter ever is freaking Drum? I guess there's this patch of grass which we can run around in a little bit, or for a little bit, because there's always the chance that there's gonna be some new fighters in here, and indeed, we found one. It's Raccoon. So even though I don't really care much for training him, I really do want to try to catch some more fighters. You know, we haven't been catching that much stuff, so I at least want to try to get the whole Ginyu Force. We've already got Guldo. I don't think we've actually run into many other Ginyu Force members. There's Berter, there's Captain Ginyu, of course, and finally, there's Jace from Australia. It looks like it's pretty much just Raccoon. I did find a Zarbon in there, actually, but I mean, who wants to train up Zarbon? He's just weird, so we're not going to catch him. We're just going to run right past all those trainers, and whoa! Another Dragon Ball! Nice! Yo, who needs the Dragon Radar when you've got random luck? We were literally walking down this path, and suddenly, boom, a Dragon Ball. Anyway, this is probably still the same grass as before, so I'm not sure what I'm looking for in here. We got Raccoon, we got Zarbon, and we got a Pokemon Center, so let's go. Another aid, really? We have run into so many aids. Yeah, the ever-present aids. Seriously, there have been so many aids so far. So I just realized that sounds so wrong, but I mean a professor's aid, and we have 12? That's it? We've only seen 12 fighters. Okay, we suck. We gotta catch some more. And catching we shall, but not really, because I kind of want to go through Rock Tunnel as fast as we can. Usually Rock Tunnel is just a really annoying area to go to, mostly because of this. We can't see anything, but thankfully, we did get that TM, or actually HM, Taioken at the very beginning of this episode, and oh, I thought that Bidoof might learn that, but I guess only Goku and Piccolo can, so let's teach it to Piccolo. Why the heck not, man? Piccolo is going to be our Bellsprout in this playthrough. You know, I love the special beam cannon, guys. I love it, but it's just never going to hit, let's be honest. I feel like it might clutch it at a random moment, but it's just too unreliable. That's just too much. I love relying on luck, but that's just a little bit too much luck, if you know what I'm saying. Like a 40% chance, I don't know. I like my odds to at least be 50-50. So really, you know, the special beam cannon could have just lit up this cavern for us. I'm sure it would have had plenty of light to do so. But yeah, that's just going to make this place a whole lot easier to go through. And also this might make it easier. Repels, actually. Whoa, that is not it. I just found a wild cooler. Are you serious? Okay. Maybe I should threaten these things more often. And by these things, I guess I mean just the game. I don't know. I said, bro, we're not going to find anything better than Goldo, and boom, out pops freaking Cooler. And of course, that's super effective. Why wouldn't that be super effective? Oh boy. And perhaps more interesting than Cooler is Frieza himself, which I also accidentally killed in one hit, so... Or maybe I spoke too soon, because this dude has got a Teen Gohan. What? Okay, that's actually as cool as it gets. Like, that's actually the fighter I've most been looking forward to getting, is Teen Gohan. So I'm really hoping we can find him soon, but hey, at least we get to see him in battle, because this guy's got one. Wow, he might actually kill us right here. Android 13. Oh no, I miscalculated. And never mind, that was also a critical hit, so might have been able to survive that otherwise. I'm not really sure. I don't think I would have, so whatever. Mr. Piccolo, take care of your son, man. He's out of control. You gotta give him some discipline real quick. I mean, he's wearing your clothes. Literally, he's dressed up to be just like his daddy. Oh, why did I just say daddy? Alright, Raccoon, your whole life has led up to this moment. Just please don't kill Frieza so that we can catch him. Nice. Perfect HP right there. So I really hope this great capsule works. I think the game was trying to tell me to catch Cooler. It kept popping up, but then suddenly a Frieza came out, and I'm just gonna settle, man. Frieza is pretty dang awesome. I mean, Cooler and Frieza are both really great, but at the end of the day, Frieza is the actual DBZ villain, and Cooler was just in the movies, and those aren't canon, so I don't even know if Cooler is canon. I feel like he still is, but anyway, we got Freezer, or at least the name that I'm used to seeing is Frieza, so we're gonna name him Frieza. Yay! We got him! Dark and Ice, whoa, what? That is a really interesting typing, not just for Frieza, but just in general. That's actually Weavile and Sneasel's typing, which is one of my favorite Pokemon, so who knows, maybe Frieza is a surprise hit here. I'm definitely going to try to start training him up. I mean, Android 13 has been rocking this episode so far, already at level 26, so yeah, totally caught up with Piccolo and Goku. So we'll start training up Frieza. I feel like, you know, Frieza will definitely be evolving a couple of times. If he's anything like in the show, Frieza's definitely got a couple of transformations to go through, so we'll see how it goes in this game. I'm just really curious what the heck Frieza has got to offer. And I guess this guy's got a... Is that like your angry uncle? And just as suspected, Frieza does indeed have many a form, so what is that first form going to be? Or I guess technically his second form. Oh, it's actually the one where he looks like his dad. I kind of forgot about that. His dad is actually a second form Frieza, I guess. So here he is, King Cold, or Freezer 2. And picking up more sweet flying Nimbuses. Is it Nimbuses or is it Nimbi? I know that when you say octopuses, that just sounds wrong and is also incorrect. It's octopi as far as I know. I don't know, that might actually be a myth. I gotta confirm that real quick with my esteemed sources. This girl right here. Do you know how you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs as trail markers. That just sounds stupid. Of course you would say that. You have a bear thief. What kind of person would say to just snap some twigs other than someone that would use a bear thief? Like, come on, there are wild Friezas around here, or even a nail you could pick up. Like, this guy had a better idea than you at least. Shoot, I'm so jealous. Oh yeah, you should be jealous, man. I've got Frieza on my side, who is not going to be evolving just yet, so even though I know there's another evolution coming soon, I guess it's not quite yet, not at level 20, so seems like a little bit too early actually. If the first evolution was level 16, then I'm gonna guess like level 24 for Frieza's next evolution, which should be the one with that really big, long, alien-looking head. By alien, I mean literally the movie Alien. And Piccolo is coming through and learning a new attack just when he needs it, because I'm actually completely out of PP for Energy Punch, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Kyodaika here. I don't know, I don't really ever use those boost attacks, as in like the ones that boost attack and defense and stuff, just because I'm bad at the game. Can Bidoof actually come through and defeat Android 20? I literally have no more fighters left that are capable of taking this thing down. So if Bidoof doesn't somehow come through right now, oh my gosh, it's not very effective. No! Okay, maybe we can live this. Oh, we living, and it still does no damage, so come on, we're gonna keep having to headbutt. Is Bidoof actually gonna come through for us? Oh my gosh, Bidoof is, never mind, Bidoof did not come through for us. Well, we won another battle, but my Pokemon are, wow, how are we literally right out of Rock Tunnel? I was about to say, look at how bad in shape my team is right now. Like, Goku's dead, dude. That's when you know it's over. Unless you've got a Team Gohan in your pocket somehow, but finally out to Route 10. Wow, this actually looks pretty different from the Route 10 I'm used to. It looks like you actually get over to the power plant from here instead of, you know, wherever we were earlier, so doesn't matter. We're gonna run past all these guys. And finally, we're in Makio Town, so that's gonna be it for today. I guess there's some trouble brewing up in here, in the God's Tower, that become the spirits of fighters. Well, whatever that means, we're gonna be taking it on next time, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then. The forces of evil have invaded Makio Town, and it's up to Goku and the gang to stop them. But little do they know that evil may be closer than they think. Who will prevail? Find out next time on Dragon Doll B!